Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. We've been talking about all kinds of good things, how to get in a good mindset, good things to put in place in our lives for that wellness. And I was telling Melanie when we were talking about celebrating, I thought, you know what? I had read that book by, oh, I'm going to say Lisa TerKeurst, and it wasn't, I don't think. But anyway, on habits, it's Gretchen Rubin. And one of the things she had said is just naturally build them in and maybe tie them to something else, which I'd heard before, but I was like, okay. Um, so one of the things I've been trying to do is make my writing a better habit. And just even if it's 5 minutes, like get out the laptop and just write something. And so when I did that, I realized, while it's booting up, I could do a plank and do a couple yoga moves. So I just do a plank. I go through the Lord's Prayer, and that's the extent of my plank. I don't try to do 5 minute planks. And go out into an upward dog and then lay down and do the cobra. I think it's a cobra. I'm not good with my yoga moves, but where you push up. And then I just lay on the floor for probably not long because I honestly don't love to lay on the floor. I get kind of, I don't know, it hurts. It's painful to me. But for a couple seconds, it feels really good to just stretch my body out and just lay there for a minute. And then I go to my writing. So I have like some habits that I've just built naturally in now. When we were on vacation, I didn't have my laptop, so I didn't do them, but that's okay. As soon as we got back from vacation, as soon as my devotions were over and I went for my laptop, it all kind of started clicking into place again. So that's a celebration.
Yes.
And yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime we can connect those. There was a book, I don't remember the author, but Tiny Habits. And it was the same
Mm,
thing. His whole idea was you connect it. I think when he would go into the bathroom to wash his hands, he did like, I don't know, 5 squats every time he did that. And I was like, oh, that's
hmm
kind of interesting. Or, a couple push-ups. We think those little things don't matter, and they do. Because even doing the plank for the amount of time that you're doing it, um, that is strengthening those muscles every time you do that. When he does, 5 squats, it sounds like, oh, five, you're here and at the gym, you're supposed to be doing 50 or whatever. It's like, but you know what? Every time he does those, he's strengthening those muscles.
hmm
So, and that's the one thing that I have to remember sometimes is that the little things really do make a difference. Like it is important that we do them.
hmm
So,
And they add up. They do add up.
yeah,
So when you figure if every time he's going to the bathroom, he does 5 squats, and maybe he does, I don't know how many times he goes to the bathroom, obviously, but maybe he does 25 to 30 squats in a day
right.
instead of going to the gym and doing them all at once and be done with them.
Mm-hmm.
We know that it's better to keep our bodies moving throughout the day than to just do an hour at the gym.
Yep.
So the benefits are definitely better. And squats are one of those like you better be doing them because that's how we go to the bathroom. I mean, seriously, people have gotten stuck on a toilet because they can't get back up. So squats are one of those, I don't remember what we called them, but like life things that you want to do. You
Yeah,
want to
they're
make
an
sure you can
essential.
get down there and get back up.
Mm-hmm. And again, even just finding a chair that you can sit down and get up without using your hands to push off on
hmm
the arms of the chair. Like just do that a couple times. It does make a difference because that's exactly right, Deb. And I think that's why people do get stuck on the toilet sometimes is because when they're in a chair, they're just always using the arms of the chair, and then you get on the toilet. Hello, there's no arms there and there's really nothing around you. So unless those quads are strong enough to lift your body, it can be really difficult.
hmm
So,
And sometimes it even works at your house, but then you may go somewhere and it's lower, and all of a
right.
sudden you're like, "Oh, I can't get off of here," which is horrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to be doing those things just for everyday, whatever. I know there's a word for it, and I don't remember what it is, but anyway,
Yeah. I know.
we need to be doing them for
Functional
everyday
exercise.
life. What
Functional.
is it?
Functional exercise.
Functional, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All those
yeah,
things that we need to do on a regular basis to function. Those,
function. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So what are your celebrations? It's a new week and we're gonna be taking things one day at a time.
Yep.
So hopefully, I know I'm building that into my life and Melanie is, and maybe some of you are.
Yeah.
so that we're not looking so far. And what does today look like?
What
What
is
can I do
today?
today? I love that. And then celebrate because that's the part I tend to forget. Like, did I do my one thing? Oh, I find a way to celebrate it.
Yeah,
Even it can be anything. It can,
it can. It
yeah,
literally can be anything.
whatever floats your boat, fills you up.
And whatever's easy for you to do, especially if you're just starting, make it something simple that you're like, oh my gosh, that's so simple. Great. That's what you want to choose.
Yeah,
So
yep.
start small.
Hey, and if you need somebody to celebrate you, we're here because
We
it helps
love
to
to
have somebody go,
celebrate.
that was awesome. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.